Good morning. Good, happy Wednesday. Writing Wednesday. We should make it a thing. Good, happy Wednesday morning. Getting ready to start our first sprint. Freshly out of the shower. I've got my coffee iced. I've got my big old thing of water. I am set. I am ready. So who's going to join me today? We do this every week, Monday and Wednesday, for 25-minute sprints, which are the Pomodoro method. If you don't know what the Pomodoro method is, you can Google it. You can also purchase the Christian Indie Writers Workbook, which is 30 days of writing sprint prompts, which was very inexpensive and a great resource. And I have an article in there where I talk about what the Pomodoro process is and why I use it. So without any further ado, I'm going to pull up the timer. I'm also going to add some music. If you're new to this, I share music that I just find on YouTube. Don't own it. It's not mine at all, but it is like with binary beats in it, music like that, and it actually does help a whole lot more. So let me pull it up. Of course, again, because I'm just fresh out of the shower, I am not completely prepared for this morning. Looks like I'm doing it alone today. Where are my playlists? YouTube is one of those weird things. It doesn't always show up properly for me. Gotta say, it's weird. All right, add it to my other screen. I'm not sure if I like my new mouse. Just gonna put that out there. I can't get my mouse to work. Oh, there we go. Decide to be different. All right, enough of my babbling. Okay. You can start with a prompt or you can just work on your project. Today I'm going to be editing, which is not normal. Normally I write, but here we go. See you in 25. 3, 2, 1, done. That is the end of that writing sprint, or editing sprint, which is what I'm doing. So sorry, I didn't realize how quiet I had that. So I probably sound super loud to you coming on like that. I'm really sorry. I'll turn it up next time. Good morning, Cindy. Aw, thanks for saying hi. I appreciate that. Busy morning for everybody. Miss Jamie Hirschberger, J.R. Nichols, author, is not joining us this morning either. So but that's okay because I'm here to write. I'm here to work. Love it when Jamie's here, but not expected. Generally, the only guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, have is that you're going to have me to sprint with. When any of the other ladies show up, it's just an added bonus. So, did anybody sprint that time, and how did you do? I will go first while I wait for people to respond. I had to take a drink there. I'm editing. I've decided that I just really need to finish the editing instead of trying to slip my day. So I know I'm gonna probably regret that later because then when I go back to the story I was working on, I'm gonna feel like lost and I'm gonna have to kind of do a lot of rereading, but that's okay. I'm feeling really good about getting this editing done. And I need to cut from the story. 100% I need to cut. I don't need to cut 100%. I need to cut. I really should cut like 30 more percent, but I'm not going to. Anyway, I came across a scene that just there wasn't enough, so I'm adding to it, but in a good way. So I was very happy about what I wrote. There's a young gentleman, not a suitor, but a young gentleman that is in the story. He plays a pretty integral part of the story. And again, this story was written my very first novel. I mean, not my very first. I started writing novels in 4th grade, but I mean, like, legitimately, I'm gonna make a go of this as a career. This was my first novel. And they always say, "Oh, your first one is garbage, just throw it out." And I'm like, "No, mine's not garbage. No, it's totally garbage." Like, it's a lot of work to fix this thing. Problem is that I didn't realize it was garbage before I, um, sandwiched an entire series around it. So, I have to salvage this novel because I already have 2 novels out that go with it, and I have 1 more that's already written that comes after. So, yeah. Anyway, making it better. That's what I am doing here. So, all right. So the next sprint will start in about a minute, a little bit less than a minute. Again, if you're just joining us and this is your first time, we do the Pomodoro method where it is 25 minutes of writing and 5 minutes of a break. Yay, Teresa's here. So good morning, Teresa. I'm editing. We're about ready to start another sprint, so we'll talk more afterwards, but I will not have numbers. Curious to see what you're doing if you're writing or you're editing. Supposed to be here writing. I know that. This is supposed to be my writing time, but I'm going to get this novel edited. If it kills me, I'm doing it. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks. I hate to say that every time I say that, then something happens. If I had nothing else in my life done, I'd have it done in a week, you know? So, but other things happen. I have kids, they wanna eat every day, like 3 times a day. What's up with that? But, they expect that from me. Just kidding. Alright, it's 8:30, Teresa, and whoever else is out there joining us, so let's get this started. And I will turn the music up.
2, 1, go.
See you in 25.
This is a bag of premium organic dog food. Think it's healthy for your dog to eat? Think again. Hi, this is
3, 2, 1, done. If anybody was watching the screen, you would have seen me completely caught off guard. I just jumped out of my skin. Good morning, J.R. Nichols.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. I didn't think we'd get a chance to see you this morning. I'm so happy to see you.
I am happy too, but I was hoping that you were going to talk to me at 8:25 because of the thing scrolling across the bottom.
Oh, darn it. I was so happy with myself to remember to do it. And then
I know, because it's one of those pesky things. Look, you're like going live. This is why shows have producers. Do you know what I mean?
yes, exactly.
Because there's like the talent and then there's like a producer. But in this world of side hustles and gig economy, you have to wear so many hats.
Mm-hmm. When I was first in radio, I was a producer for a show and I hated it, but I was really good at it. So then everybody wanted me to produce their show at the radio. But I was good at it because I'm very detailed. Like I just make sure everything, and I'd have everything ready for the break. And I just, anyway. And then so it was good experience though, because then when I started going live myself, then I had to go for it, right? I still have nights that I have to go work at a radio station. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the radio. And if I did, it'd be so different. Everything is digital now. Like I don't even know what job you have other than opening the mic and talking. Everything else,
Right.
yeah. So.
Boy, oh boy, I bet you it would be a whole new world and everything being all, these kids today don't know how easy they have it kind of thing, right?
Yes.
We used to have to push rewind or whatever,
Right. Well, hello to the Philippines. Never met you before, Eric. Don't know if you're a writer, but if you are, welcome. Hope you're here writing with us. All right, Teresa is lurking somewhere in the background, wondering how you're doing, Teresa. What you got going on? What did you do during that break, Jamie?
I'm working on my newsletter for February because I have a group promo going that currently has 3 books in it, including my own, which just like, it seems like anything you do, like I imagine there were droves of people lurking on Story Origin, just waiting for a new promo to come up that they could pounce on. No. So just like anything else, you have to go and market the fact that you're doing a promo, and it's just like, blah, can it ever just be do something and get results? No. So I've been kind of trying to mess around with that stuff. What have you been up to?
I'm editing Phoebe's story, and it's going really, really well. Really well. I spent some time at the lunch stop. I don't know if you remember that scene, really kind of giving us more like internal about like just kind of stopping a little bit and speaking on Wendell and getting us hopefully to fall in love with him a little bit. So we love Wendell. Teresa says, I'm using these sprints with prompts, not really working on any consistent writing, but keeping the creativity flowing and working with my craft at least until I'm ready to rewrite. I got 353 words. Awesome.
Nice.
That is really good. I know
daily writing is very important.
I know. And I know that I should be writing right now. This is my time set aside for writing, but there's just something to me that I got to get this book done. I got to be done editing it. And so I feel like I'm being way more productive by doing the editing. So maybe I'll regret it later. Like I said at the beginning of this at 8:00, that when I go back to write the other story, I'm gonna have to do a lot of rereading because I know that I'm gonna forget. You know how when you're in the heat of it and then you go back and you're like, what was I saying? Is this person still alive? I don't even remember if I killed them or not.
Right. Or like you're having a particularly bad day, so your character is grumpy when they probably shouldn't be or something.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Or you forget, like, yeah, for sure. All right, it's 9:00. You ready to do this again? And I'll put the right banner up. Okay. Here we go.
Three, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Done.
Well, I got a lot done.
Good for you. What do you mean, like editing wise?
Yeah. So it's moving differently. Like there were before these chapters, there was a lot of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like the suggestions that you made for edits were like either story changing or like weren't worded the way my characters would, so I had to rewrite lots of big chunks. It was a lot more work.
Mm-hmm.
Or what I'm coming across now is just like sentence structure
Yeah.
but
Right.
here's
A lot of it is that. That's why I was trying to say when you see the red everywhere, the work part is not as much. That's why I was trying to tell
right.
you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At this point forward, it's what it looks like. But
Yeah.
like the first 7 chapters were like and it was confusing because some of it was like anyway, like I worked
yeah.
through it, so I got it.
I know.
But
Yeah.
here's a frustration that I
Yeah.
have that like I edit several times before it ever goes to you. But the word sergeant was misspelled throughout the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
But let me tell you, when I spell it properly, it shows a squiggle line underneath it in not only Scrivener, but it shows it in Word as misspelled when I spell it correctly. When
I can't believe
spell
you're saying this because I remember that being like a thing for me, some other context. Like, that's not how you, but I didn't notice it was spelled wrong. But then I'm not a proofreader really. So I'm not surprised I didn't notice.
well, no, you pointed out to me. You
Oh,
fixed
did I?
it. Yes. And so I went and researched because I'm like, how would I miss a misspelling? And I remembered struggling with the word sergeant. And I went and searched again, and no, there is an A in there. Which so I thought maybe this was the American spelling. I just spent a whole lot of this last sprint researching the word sergeant. I can find nowhere that really calls it proper without the A. So I went into Word, I typed it, it showed up squiggly when I spelled it right. But when I right click on it, it gives me the option that I've already used, the one I spelled it with, that gives that option with the definition of what I'm using it for. And then it gives the misspelling, but it says like as a proper spelling, but with no definition. It's so frustrating. So I'm going to go with the A. If anybody questions me on it, like, oh, you spelled this wrong. Well, you know what? I don't care.
Oh,
Maybe I'm just going to replace Sarge everywhere.
I know, right? Or just click accept all in your particular browser.
It's just one of those things that people
I
who are
hate
not
that.
writers
Yeah.
don't get. Like, why isn't your book out yet? Editing is hard. Why is it hard? Just do spell check. No.
No.
So,
Well, I've got kind of a story. Oh, go ahead.
What's
Teresa
it?
says, my son gave me a prompt. Wrap and light. Light like the sun is bright. I like that description. So I took it and wrote a rap that starts with the sun, S-O-N is bright, and got 130.
Aw,
That's wonderful,
that's
Teresa.
cool.
I hope you're going to share it on your social media and tag us. She
Yeah,
says it's terrible.
Been there.
But Rhonda would say keep that because that's creative nonfiction. Maybe you could write a little story about the day I spent time with my son. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And your family will love to look back on that as a memento. If you haven't seen Hamilton, there's like a mother-son moment in that show. Go see it. It'll be reminiscent of that. You'll love it. Hang on to that. My editing was kind of similarly fun. I'm sitting there like it's a dialogue between 3 people, so you know how that is. But it was exactly what you were talking about to where, like, I have a bunch of information in a paragraph, but it's not ordered the right way. Do you understand? Because when you're
Yes.
sprinting, you're like, here's what happens in this scene. And you just kind of barf out the things that happen. But it would make so much more sense if they happen like in a chronological way. And
Mhm.
sometimes it just makes it flow just so much better if you just put this sentence at the end instead of the beginning and you go, Eureka, and it's
Yes.
fixed. And that's kind of what I was doing. So that makes me happy when the edits are easy. You know what I mean?
Right. My eureka moment is usually like, it really should be from the other point of view. That's when I'm like, this is why I'm struggling with, like, I'll be writing a chapter and it just feels like and then this happened and this happened. It doesn't feel crafted. And then I go back later, much later. I'm like, because it shouldn't be in this point of view. It'd be so much better than the other one, which, you know, so I love that when that happens. But anyway, so I'm loving this story more now that like I'm to these chapters. So we'll see. Still working.
Well, since I flaked out earlier, I'll stay to say farewell after this next sprint.
All right.
And then I'll just take a short break before I meet up with the other ladies.
Okay. Sounds great. All right. Here we go, everybody. Last sprint of the morning.
Whoop whoop.
3, 2, 1, go.
Your most life-changing sleep is about what's underneath. This is a Casper mattress. Inside precisely 1,000.
Three, two, one. Done.
Just like that. Productive day.
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. And you're not even finished, are you, Jamie?
No, but they're not going to be seeing me till I've had a break. I already sent them a message. I'm like, start the first sprint without me.
I
am
appreciate you being
in the
here.
powder room. Yo, yeah, I like being here. It helps to keep me accountable. It helps to keep me going. I get to say hi to all my chatty friends that I normally see only on Friday. It's just a matter, like today, I was up at 2 a.m. So I went back to sleep and I didn't bother to set an alarm because I never am asleep at 8 a.m. But
Mhm.
my body was just like, I'm sleepy. So I was like asleep at 8:15. And I was like, oh no, Jen's probably like, where's Rip Van Winkle?
No, I actually don't. I never worry about it. I figure if you don't show up,
Yay.
it's because you've got something else going on or whatever.
Thanks. I appreciate that. That's cool.
All right.
And
Well,
good day for you.
it is a good day. I am almost done with this. Let's see what chapter I'm on. Chapter 9. I'm halfway through chapter 9. I'm going to
That's
finish that today,
amazing.
but I have
Good
to
for
go
you.
homeschool for a bit. Thank you.
Mhm.
Teresa says 470 words. Good for you, Teresa.
Yay. That's almost 1,000 between the two sprints.
Yeah, sprinting is awesome. It really does present, especially the music. The music really helps me to get like focused.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm glad that we do the Pomodoro method because otherwise I'd probably sit here for hours and then I'd regret it when I stand up. So
Yeah,
you
it's
saw,
not good to, yeah.
yeah, you saw that last break and that last sprint, I stood the whole time because I kept forgetting to stand up during the break. So if you're
I know
watching
I'm
this,
probably going to snap, crackle, pop when I stand here.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you, J.R. Nichols, for joining me this morning. It's always so lovely to see your beautiful face.
Thank you, Jen. And we'll see you on Friday for the podcast at 10.
Yep. Friday at 10. Nothing going on tomorrow. We'll get the day off. Well, no, I still work, but just
We
nothing
still work.
live.